Hey designers, and welcome back. Today I'm going to give you a few tips to help keep the merry in your Christmas. If you guys are like the rest of us, then you might find a little trouble keeping the holidays merry and bright. Sometimes the holiday season can be the most stressful time of the year. Trust me, I know. Been there, done that. Don't plan to do it again. Today I wanted to give you just a few tips that can help keep the merry in your Christmas this holiday season. One of the things that can add a lot of stress during the holiday season is all the hustle and bustle of the parties and gatherings. You know exactly what I mean. Parties for work, parties for church, parties for family, all kinds of parties that we are expected to attend and expected to be at. And although those parties can be a lot of fun, it certainly can cramp the schedule really quickly. My advice to you is to learn to set boundaries and to learn that it really is okay to say no and to turn some of these events away. Now I know and I understand if you're like me, then you want to be everywhere because you just love to have a good time and you want to see what's happening at all of these different events. But is it really worth the stress? When it's all said and done, having to hurry to be here and be there and have your time consumed during the holidays, is it really worth it? My advice to you is to pick 2 or 3 of the ones that you really want to be at the most, or the ones that's the most necessary because of family obligations or even work obligations. Pick those and then say no to the rest of it. Slow down this holiday season and really enjoy your time. Another area that I find brings a lot of stress to the holiday season is the feeling of the need to purchase a gift for everybody you know. Oh wow, this one adds a lot of pressure, you guys. Not only just the expense and the possible breaking of the bank to get all of these goodies, but the pressure and the stress of trying to figure out what to buy. If you're like me, most of the people around you already have pretty much everything they need, and trying to rack your brain to figure out what to get them can be painful and mentally exhausting. Guys, don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. Set yourself a budget and stay within that budget, meaning you may have to prioritize who's going to get the gift this year and who won't. You can incorporate things like making DIY projects because you can do those pretty economically, and you might be able to extend your Christmas list a little bit if you do it that way. Or you can do simple things like bake cookies, bake a cake, do something in the kitchen that might be able to be a gift to someone. And let's face it, who doesn't love a nice sugary treat during the holidays? There are a lot more economical ways to go, but the simplest way to reduce the stress and keep the merry in your Christmas is by shortening that Christmas list and purchasing only for the people that are the closest to you. Now I know if you're anything like me that if you get a gift from someone, the pressure and temptation can be there to go and have to buy a gift in return. But just think about yourself. How much joy you get from seeing someone receive a gift from you and open it up and their eyes light up because they've been so blessed. You know what? That really is the best gift of all. And when someone brings you something that was unexpected, just let them have the pleasure of giving you something from their heart, because chances are they're not expecting anything in return anyway. So just remove that stress and that pressure. And if they are expecting something in return, it really wasn't a gift in the first place, was it? The last tip that I want to give you to ensure that you have a Merry Christmas is to remember the reason for this season. Sometimes we get all kabobbled with the hustle and bustle of the holidays and the pressure to decorate, to cook, to bake, and to purchase all those gifts. But you know what? All of that can easily steal our mind away from the real reason for the holidays. Most of us celebrate Christmas as a time that we are remembering the birth of our Savior. And it should be a joyful time as we reflect on that. It should be a time of love, of peace, of joy, spending time with our family and really focusing in on the things that matter the most. All the holiday decorations are fun. Trust me, we decorate around our home, but I don't let the pressure of decorating steal the joy. If I can't get to something, then I just can't get to it, because remembering to spend time with my family is the most important. And I know that for some of you, the stress is compounded because you've lost some loved ones, and this might be a very difficult season for you as you miss the ones you love the most. My suggestion to you is to incorporate something about them in your celebrations. Maybe a special color that they enjoyed, a special song they loved during the holidays. Maybe watch a special movie you knew that they would really enjoy. That way you can keep their memory alive and still feel like they're at least a little bit a part of the holidays with you this year. Keeping your mind focused on what the real reason for the season is all about will help to ensure that you definitely have a very Merry Christmas. Well, I hope these tips have helped you just a little bit. I love Christmas. It is the most wonderful time of the year. It is my favorite time of the year, and I really hate it whenever I see people getting so stressed out during the holidays. By setting some boundaries, by setting a budget, and by keeping our mind on the real reason for the season, we can be sure that we are going to have the merriest Christmas ever. I want to thank all of you so much for tuning in from the bottom of my heart. I hope that you have the merriest of Christmases ever. I hope that your entire holiday season is full of joy, peace, and love this year. I'll see you soon in the next video.